Hey, what's going on, peeps? Derek back, bringing you the final day of the Blind Dead series. Hope you guys stuck with me with this series. It's been a very interesting film watching experience, and I hope you enjoy these reviews. Thanks for all the comments, support, and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Now let's get into the final film and my thoughts on it. From 1976, the final film of Armando de Araujo's The Blind Dead series. And it is titled, the title is actually kind of bizarre in my opinion, but it makes sense if you watch the film. Night of the Seagulls. Main plot of this one, we start up with a flashback with the Templar Knights, and they held one of their sacrifice rituals where they kill this girl and pretty much rip her heart out and feed the heart to you finally get to see what their god looks like in this film. There's a statue of it. They feed the heart of the girl to the god. Then we head into present day. It's the same village, because you can see, like, once the film progressed, you can see certain shots that you remember from that flashback scene, like a bridge and all that good stuff. Introduced to the two main characters of this film, the new town doctor and his wife. They're just getting to town. They're trying to figure out where their house is, the doctor's office and the house. So they go to this, it looks like a pub slash supermarket type deal. It's like one of those like little like convenience stores, but it has a pub too. You can drink in and sit down. And pretty much what happens is the villagers don't want them there at all, because they don't like outsiders, because they're accustomed to their goals, which has the doctor kind of wondering what's wrong with these people. They should want our help. But he gets them to tell him where the doctor's office is, and he goes there and he meets the old doctor, and they have a chit chat, and he tells them pretty much to get out of here while you still can. These people don't want us here. But they don't listen, because the doctor's young and he wants to prove himself and all that. Then we're introduced to a few one sub-character. I forget his name. It's kind of a weird name, but he's like a homeless. I would describe him as a homeless. He's sort of like mentally challenged, I believe, but that's just my way I see him in the film, the way he acted in his character. But he gets beaten by the villagers daily, it seems, so the doctor and his wife take him in, take care of him, patch him up. He has blood on his head when you first meet him, and let him sleep there for the night because he has nowhere to live. So then what happens is they see this ritual on the beach, and like they see these people in black cloaks and walking along the beach line, because the doctor's office is off to the beach. It's actually on the beach, which is pretty nice for a house. And basically what happens is they see this happening a few times a night, or the villagers come. And then they meet another character, Lucy, who's the girl who actually works into the supermarket slash pub, and they become friends with the wife, and they give her a job as a housekeeper type stuff, like setting tables and all that good stuff. Then there's one night when they come and take Lucy, because it's her turn, they say. And that's all. I'm going to leave the plot there. It's a kind of a complex story. Now my thoughts on this one. Great return to form after the third one of the series. It kind of had like a different tone. The third one was kind of out of left field. I didn't really care for the characters. I actually cared about the characters in this one a lot. The villagers, even though their motives were dark and mysterious when you find out what they were doing, I like the mystery behind it and all, because you know that they're doing bad things, but they're doing bad things for a reason. And the Temple Knights are badass in this. They come in on their horses this time, and I actually liked all the characters of this one more than I did the second one or the third one. And the story, I liked the story too of this one. It was really like, it was simple, but it was good at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because it was done right. They actually didn't like butcher it or anything. It was really well done, because it's your basic like what is going on with this town story, but they added these undead Templar Knights into it too, which was awesome, because they look fucking badass in this. This is actually probably the second best look for the Templar Knights in my opinion, because they just kind of a mixture of part 3 and part 2 Templar Knights, like the style, because they have the horses and they have swords. It's fucking badass. The reason why it's called Night of the Seagulls is because pretty much you find out, it's not really a spoiler, that the villagers, the sacrifices are still going on, and the seagulls are the damn spirits of all those who were sacrificed. I like that part of the film, and I actually thought that was a cool way of why this film was called Night of the Seagulls. And then it ends like a siege film, like a few of these did, but I like this style better because you see the Templar Knights just cutting fucking wooden. It was fucking awesome. This is probably my second favorite in the series. That's how much I highly enjoyed it. Like, even you just feel for all the characters, because even the ones that you know are doing bad things, because they're just doing it to save their town pretty much. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. If I had to give it a rating, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed it. Wicked awesome. Thank you guys for sticking with me with this series. Do I recommend this set? I do. Awesome films. Just the case alone, you just need this in your collection, the Blind Dead collection. They're all solid films. Part 3 is probably my least favorite. Part 2 is probably my second least favorite, for just the main fact of some of the characters. Part 4, The Night of the Seagulls, the one I just reviewed, is probably my second favorite. And Part 1, of course, is my favorite of the Blind Dead series. If you get this box set, it actually comes on with a bonus disc with the director Armando de Asaro. It's like a documentary on him. Pretty interesting stuff. I watched some of it because I was trying to get enthralled into the films more for these reviews. And it comes with this awesome booklet that I haven't really read. I know Blue Underground, the same company that released this set, released it in like they do now, like a slimline set. I'm just using this example, with like all the disc batch, like it comes with the disc still, but they're like all together. It's not just like their separate case. So I do recommend that box set. If I had to rate that box set, I'd give it a solid 10 out of 10. It's an awesome box set. I'm glad you enjoyed this week, guys. I hope to see you guys back for another series sometimes. I think I did really good in this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say at the end of every video, like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions, comments. I always enjoy them. I'll always comment back. Thank you guys, and peace out.